By heating the water in the reservoir to 150 degrees centigrade and reheating the steam in the iron to 160 degrees centigrade, you get dry steam. This is double volume steam, which penetrates into the core of the fibers, making your linen and clothing supple without making it damp. Dry steam and the active ironing board will cut your ironing time in half. Discover with Laurastar just how easy it is to iron perfect creases, iron vertically, iron multidirectionally, iron on a cushion of air. Laurastar's dry steam and active ironing board bring you perfect results. Because the linen is cooled and dried, wrinkling after ironing is avoided. The professional sole plate with 9 holes spreads out the heat evenly, so that creases are eliminated from the fabric, while it is then simultaneously dried and fixed in a single reverse movement. By heating the water in the reservoir to 150 degrees centigrade and reheating the steam in the iron to 160 degrees centigrade, you get dry steam. This is double volume steam, which penetrates into the core of the fibers, making your linen and clothing supple without making it damp. Dry steam and the active ironing board will cut your ironing time in half. Discover with Laurastar just how easy it is to iron perfect creases, iron vertically, iron multidirectionally, iron on a cushion of air. Laurastar's dry steam and active ironing board bring you perfect results. Because the linen is cooled and dried, wrinkling after ironing is avoided. The professional sole plate with 9 holes spreads out the heat evenly, so that creases are eliminated from the fabric, while it is then simultaneously dried and fixed in a single reverse movement. By heating the water in the reservoir to 150 degrees centigrade and reheating the steam in the iron to 160 degrees centigrade, you get dry steam. This double volume steam penetrates into the core of the fibers. The garment is dry and supple, and that just ironed look is retained for longer. The 9 holes distributed across the entire width of the aluminium sole plate provide an optimal steam distribution. This dries and eliminates creases from the fabric in a single movement. By passing the iron over the fabric once more without steam, the effect is retained. The soft pressing sole plate, finished with a special non-stick coating, protects your fabrics against the heat of the iron and stops them becoming shiny. With this ergonomic control switch, which suits both the left and right-handed user, you activate the steam input and control the blowing and vacuum systems as well as the fan speed. You can iron most fabrics using the A setting on the thermostat, which corresponds to cotton. All dark fabrics, or those which are more delicate than cotton, are ironed using the soft pressing sole plate. The B setting, combined with the soft pressing sole plate, you need only use for very delicate fabrics, such as imitation suede, velvet, velour, and stretch sportswear.
To activate the blower system, just give a quick flick to the steam button. The fan's blowing action, which creates the air cushion, prevents unwanted wrinkles, avoids the imprint of seams and pockets, and simultaneously cools the fabric down. Whilst the fibers are cooling, the system stabilizes the fabric, providing a perfect finish. To activate the vacuum system, give a long shot of steam by pressing the button. This makes the fabric stick to the board, so at last you can iron in creases quickly and efficiently. Perfect for the crease in your trousers. 2 short flicks on the iron control switch are all you need to select the ventilator speed. Just as in professional systems, you select the fan speed in relation to the weight of the garment you want to iron. 50% for lightweight fabrics and 100% for heavy ones. To open the ironing board, tilt the board at an angle of 90 degrees. Grip the board and pull open the support frame with the other hand. Then slide the leg into the groove. Now adjust the height of the board, remove the iron from its holder and hook the steam cable onto the cable guide. There you are. Perfect. To fold up the ironing board, first remove all accessories from the board. Place the iron in the basket and slide it under the board. Grip the iron, steam cable and board. Turn the board until upright and lift the tabletop from the board. And, as you can see, the board is ready for storage. Before use, fill the water reservoir each time. Unscrew the filler cap. Insert the filler bottle in the correct position. The water will stop running as soon as the container is full. Screw the filler cap back into position and turn the 2 switches on the appliance to the on position. As soon as the green light on the reservoir and the orange light on the iron come on, you can start ironing. A signal will tell you if there is no more water in the steam generator. Turn off the steam generator. Allow the remaining steam to escape. Switch off the iron. Unscrew the filler cap, but watch out for any remaining steam. Fill up the reservoir and screw the filler cap back into position. Reconnect the steam generator and the iron and wait until the green and orange lights come on. The water boiler's design inhibits limescale buildup. Because of the vertical position of the water boiler and the unique cleaning system, you can easily remove the limescale pieces. The appliance must be cool before rinsing. Put the drip tray under the appliance. Unscrew the drain cap. Then, unscrew the filler cap. Rinse out the reservoir with warm tap water until the water is clear. Then screw the drain cap back into position, fill the tank and put the filler cap back in place. There you are. It's ready. Be careful. My trousers won't look shiny, will they?
Of course not. Using the air cushion and the soft pressing sole plate, the problem will vanish. With a short click on the steam button and using the soft pressing sole plate, you can iron over pockets without the slightest risk of them showing through.
Yes, but I do want a perfect crease in my trousers.
The best way is to activate the vacuum system. You see, by giving a long blast on the steam button, the fabric sticks to the board so that you can iron in a perfect crease easily. To get a natural-looking firmness in the collar, it's best to iron with vacuum. In a couple of seconds, your collar looks like new.
You can iron buttons quickly and efficiently in a special way to ensure there's no risk of pressing through. Turn over the edge, activate the vacuum, iron across with steam, and come back without steam to stabilize the fabric.
You can iron the pleat at the back of a shirt by using the blower mode and by using the point of the iron under the folds. By using vacuum, you will get a firmer pleat.
By holding the iron against the jacket fabric and applying steam continuously, you have an easy way of removing creases vertically from the jacket.
And can you iron the jacket on the board as well?
Yes, and usually the lining gets ironed at the same time. Just take a look.
For an effective way of removing creases from a sleeve, you can hold the sleeve in a vertical position and, in blower mode, use the steam constantly, covering the entire sleeve.
Most table linen you can fold first and then iron. Look how much time you can save.
Can you just iron straight over those velvet trousers?
If you turn the thermostat to the B setting and use the soft pressing sole plate, there's no problem. You can iron sports gear in stretch fabric, imitation suede and velour in the same way.
To give the jeans a natural, supple feel, always iron using the blower mode.
Can you iron 2 layers at once?
Yes, if you iron slowly over the fabric.
You can give your woolen clothing a new look using the blower mode and by always keeping the steam above the sweater. Just look at the difference compared to ironing with a regular iron.
It's absolutely unbelievable.
By ironing on an air cushion, there's not the slightest risk of the neck seam showing through.
All right, but can you just iron straight over the motif?
Yes, because by using the soft pressing sole plate, you protect the print. But you do need to be careful with adhesive prints. To remove the creases from the sleeve of your silk blouse, put the iron on the sleeve seam, activate the blower system, and start the steam.
And to make ironing the wrinkles out of the back mere child's play, just use the blower system. Go over the back with steam, which relaxes the fabric, and then reverse the movement without steam to stabilize the fabric. As you see, the fabric is supple and cooled.